Hello, Scorpio. Welcome to Intuition Loading. Remember that this is Venus energy, okay? So this is especially helpful if you have Venus in your moon or your Venus. If you don't know, get you a personal. We'll cover that in there. That's one of the things I like to touch on as a courtesy, okay? Let's go ahead and move forward and see what the overall energy is of love mixing in with this scorpionic energy, okay? How is it mixing? What's the vibe? You have retreat out here. I just feel like love is not the topic of conversation right now. I feel like you already know who you love or what you love, or you already had your experience with love, so it's just not something. Yeah, well, let your friends help you on the bottom of the deck here. I feel like you're coming out of a space of romanticizing things, and you're kind of just going back into the world again, socializing again, joining a group again. Give your relationship a chances here with this retreat energy here. With this I feel like you're giving it some space though. With this retreat here and the socializing aspect, I feel like this is like calling in help. You could be looking for a counselor, a mediator. You don't want to give up on something, but I feel like a fed up type of energy with something where you kind of just like, I need to walk away from it for a second, get some air for a second out here with this retreat and give your relationship a chance. If you are on a breakup, I don't see that it's going to be over. I feel like right now with Venus, which is love and money, being in the energy of Virgo, which talks about your everyday life and the practicality of things, the details of it all. I feel like you're starting to notice some things about whatever you're in love with, whether this is a job, a hobby, a person, that wait. Don't forget, energy can be on people, places, circumstances, and situations. You're multidimensional, so get your natal chart or get a personal so we can get your natal chart so you can listen with comprehension and listen with true direction, okay? Be mindful of what you're taking in from me, from other people, from the news, from your friends, and make sure that you go check out the other videos. If this isn't resonating, no problem. There's so much more content out there. Again, I'm doing my best as a perfect stranger, but let's get back to the energy. You wish they were different. I won't say they're deal breakers, because if you see this body language, they're still holding on tight here. Still want to try, but it's just some things that have developed or that you're starting to notice that you don't like, you know? And you may be having to step away for a second to basically, in order to not destroy something, you know what I mean? One more, please, for this energy. You have released your ex out here. I'm gonna take this one too because it was sticking right out. It's pay attention to the red flags, and I just took it. This is what it looks like to me, so it's not that I knew what this card was. It was just sticking out like this. Like, well, it was in there, so like this. I was like, okay, what is it? Yikes. Release your ex with pay attention to the red flags here on the bottom. Finances and careers. That's what I was picking up. I feel like at this time where you have Scorpio in your chart, you could be feeling like you need to let go of a relationship, hobby, something long term, but I feel like you still got some threads here, some ties here, where you're like in between, I need to let this go and I want to work on it. And you see the toxicity. Some things have developed that you just don't like about a person, that you just can't accept at this point, but you're still not ready to call it all the way off, call it all the way quit here. So I think that you are going to focus on career, money, while you process with this Virgo energy all the details of what you saw with these red flags over here. Because you can't be giving the relationship a chance and releasing your ex at the same time. You know what I mean? That's messy for one. And intuitively, that's just not what I'm getting. I'm getting that you stepped away from something because you love it so much. But it's just it's a shock right now to realize what something really is. Someone's true nature, true colors. And it's just like, man, you know, this is not good, but what do I really do about it? Because this is going to be a huge call out here. Do you let it go forever and move forward, or what? Seven of Swords on the bottom of the deck here. with the pay attention to the red flags, it's telling me everything, right? With release your ex, telling us everything, right? This is telling me that something's not what it used to be. First energy out here for Scorpio, the Page of Cups has been Page of Cupsing out here. So I feel like there has been some conversations, and in this conversation, whether you overheard this conversation, whether you are a direct counterpart to it, because I am picking up that this is just energy that you have collected. You've heard and noticed with this Virgo energy over here, some things about your relationship, some things about something that you once loved that you just can't sit with. Something is disturbing your peace when it comes to this. They could have jokingly said something. You could have overheard someone speaking. You could have saw an email or a text message or a quote, a comment or something, and you kind of like, the hell does that mean? Fuck is that? You know, like, who they talking about? Like, you know, this could be an energy of seeing your partner act, portray, or communicate on a topic where you're kind of embarrassed, where you like, yeah, we're totally pro-abortion, and your partner shares a anti-abortion post, and you like, what the hell is that? I didn't know that. Okay, there's a big divide here. You know what I mean? Like, this is big. This is a big one, you know? You could have children and your person makes a comment, or you hear them on the phone with someone stating how they don't know how people deal with relationships where the other person has children. And you like, what? I got kids. What are you doing? I feel like there's a detachment out here after some type of communication here where you just like, okay, I didn't hear that, or maybe I heard it wrong, or maybe that's not what they meant. And then I also am picking up intuitively where you may say, well, it's my fault because I shouldn't have been looking, I shouldn't have been listening. But remember, everything happens for a reason. Okay, what is the intention of this energy? The Knight of Cups. You're gonna have to grow up. This goes from playground love to teenage love. Okay, I met someone new last night and we kicked it, and I'm going back there tonight, and you know what's on my mind this time. That is Drake, Scorpio energy. That is also a remake of Jennifer Lopez, If You Had My Love. See, if I give you me, this is how it's got to be. First of all, I won't take you cheating on me. Somebody's cheating. We know that. I'm looking at Secret Admirer over here looking at me. But it's like, I ain't just finna give the relationship up. I hear them saying they gonna give me the position, but y'all, literally, I had a situation like that happen not too long ago where I was promised something. And it was like, yeah, I'm gonna send the contract in the email. Just look for it. I'm like, bet. I leave. I don't get no contract. Hour go by, 2 hours go by. I don't get no contract. Next day, someone calls me inquiring. I said, wait a minute. I just actually negotiated a contract on that yesterday. And they were like, we don't see anything in here. And I'm like, no answer. Had to pull up on them. And I was like, okay, I'm just gonna hope you got distracted or busy or something, because I wouldn't want to work with a person who operates like this. I wouldn't want to date a person who operates like this. The Knight of Cups here talks about an offer as well. You're gonna have to state your boundaries. You're gonna have to clearly state what you're looking for and what you want. Can't be shy. You can't write them a note. You can't throw hints and think they're gonna pick it up. Suggestive communication is a very feminine aspect of communicating, male or female. It can be something that's done when you're fresh. But with this, give your relationship a chance and release your ex over here. Somebody's trying to work on two things at once. It's obvious. Doesn't make sense. Somebody got to say something. Someone has to create the border and draw the line. But I don't see that. I see Scorpio like, I'm just going to go to work. And I'll deal with that later. Why we're asking about this energy at all? You have the Strength card. Because we need some more perseverance here. You need to open your mouth. You need to make something plain. You need to speak English. Okay? You cannot keep playing like this. Oh, maybe I'm reading into it. Maybe I'm not. Maybe You should just sit down and have a conversation. Maybe you need to go ahead and call it. Hey, worst case scenario, you get some security and understanding. Best case scenario, this person is happy to have a conversation and they wanted to talk to you too. But with this Leo energy out here, someone has to step out and say something. Someone has to pull it. That's why we're asking it here. There's an undercurrent here where you're trying to distract yourself from something that... Are they flirting? Are they giving you my hours? I requested that. I know I requested them hours and they told me they weren't available, but maybe I don't want to be in nobody's business. No. Excuse me. I noticed that Jane Doe got the exact schedule that I put in for 3 weeks ago. Is there a reason? Am I doing something wrong? How can I do that? You know what I mean? They did. Like, hey, do you guys know each other? You guys have some interesting chemistry, for us to be dating. Y'all got some interesting chemistry. What's going on? Because it looked like y'all, you never know. They might say, oh yeah, we used to date back in the day. Or, yeah, they've been frequenting here. We had a little something, a little fling. Like, what? Talk about it, okay? If you choose to work with this energy, whew, you got the 7 of Cups here. There's going to be a few more things that come out here. And the first thing I heard is confusion when I picked this up. If you choose to work with this energy, there's going to be some confusion that comes about because this is not for you. You need to release whoever this person is. I feel like you are single in a relationship here. Definitely what I'm picking up. It's too messy. It's too messy. It's some more things that's going to come out. If you sit down and had a conversation, as I am strongly encouraging to do, it's going to be a couple things come out here, Scorpio energies, where you're going to be like, I don't have time for this. Retreat. I knew I needed some space. I knew that I needed to process some things. I knew that something was off, but this shit just... That was Taurus energy. I said, now you can go down the rabbit hole, but remember, you got to come back. How long is it going to take you to come back? Easy to get into stuff, harder to get out of it. And I feel like the Scorpionic energy is going to look over and say, see, this is what I was afraid of. I'm going to have to drop your ass. See, I ain't finna do all of this. See, now this is what... See, this is why I try not to look. Because I knew if I see any type of... I don't do mess. Scorpio like... Damn, man, I was really rooting for you, but I gotta go, okay? Because somebody getting a little bold and comfortable, and Scorpio's like, think happy thoughts, whatever. And what's the outcome of this energy? 2 of Cups. This is a decision. And the 6 of Swords. You're going to have peace around this. I feel like 7, 8, 9 of Cups out here anyway. You're going to have wish fulfillment, which is really just information. Scorpio want to know. Okay? I will pull real quick and see what this release your ex and pay attention to the red flags is. Because the outcome is the 2 of Cups. And I know a lot of people are like, oh, that's a relationship. It's not necessarily a relationship. It can be a meeting of the minds, where now I know and you know, so now what are you going to do? I see what you're going to do is move forward with the 6 of Swords here. Move forward where? King of Swords, the 9 of Cups, which is something I already had put together, 7, 8, 9, and then you got the 8 of Pentacles. Now I know what I want to do. So if I want to deal with you, now I know in what mannerism. I'm not going to give you wife privileges if you are treating me like an option. I'm not going to get too attached if I know you're still dating. I'm going to go ahead and start getting my shit together now that I know that you are still in contact with your ex for whatever the fuck you talking about. Why? That's what this is here. Now I know what I want to work on here. Because right now I just feel like you're processing. You see some red flags and you like... Now, if I choose to acknowledge what I just saw, I'm going to have to cut you off because it's disrespectful. The only major arcana you have out here is the Strength card. Let's see it, please. And see, this is you being slow to move towards calling something out. The King of Flowers, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Six of Flowers, the Six of Wands. This is you needing the strength to go ahead and call something out. Something is getting too bold and out of hand out here with the King of Flowers. It could be a Leo or a Sagittarius, but it also could just be a fucking cheater. Male or female, somebody that got a little bit too much to lie, you know. This is a manager that think, yeah, I can do it. I'm gonna do what I want to do in your face. I'm the manager. I don't care if I'm not supposed to. I don't care if it's illegal. Who you gonna tell? It's my company. This is like, okay, well, since I know that's the culture around here, I think I'm gonna go somewhere else. Or now that I know that you operate like that, let me see how I can operate. What's this? Release your ex over here. With pay attention to the red flags, you have Justice, the Empress, and the Ten of Wands out here. Literally, there's some type of karma around a mother figure here. This could be a child's mother, or this could be literally their mother. But there's some type of, you want to give the relationship a chance, but there's a third party that is a problem. It's a burden. It's too much. And they could be saying one thing, and that's not necessarily the truth. Example. Oh yeah, I'll add you on the schedule. They don't even have the authority to do so. So now they arguing in the background for you. You still don't get the hours. Oh, me and my baby mama, we good. But now the baby mama always needs something. Even when you have the child, she still needs some shit. Like, how she needs something? We got the kid. What's going on here? Well, me and her made this arrangement for me not to be on child support. Or, well, you know, I give her stuff because, you know, I just do. Because she's my baby mama. You know, I was raised that way. That I'm supposed to still take care of her. Or, oh, he's my baby daddy. He can always come over. Even when I'm dating, you know. He don't have to tell me when he coming. You know, his child here. Yeah, but you got all another person up in here. This our house. There's a level of courtesy out here that they don't have. I met someone new last night and we kicked it. I keep hearing that. They starting arguments. They cheating. Telling you. So you can focus on work all you like here, but that's not going to heal the family issue here. You think if I just focus on my career, I'm going to be happier, more optimistic, and things will work themselves out. It's not. You're going to have to call this out. And then that's, the world is out here. Once you call this out, you're going to know, okay, I'm willing to tolerate that. That's a deal breaker for me. So, nah. Seven of Swords on the bottom, though, with what else? The Five of Flowers. Somebody lying right in your face with the Page of Spears out here, with the Page of Swords. Somebody's sitting right in your face. I literally saw that in my mind. Like, are y'all flirting? Fuck, like, y'all don't see me? Oh, be bold. Do y'all know each other? He didn't tell you we used to date back in the day. I don't even know why he brought you to this restaurant knowing I work here. Okay. Okay, so what are you going to deal with? What are your boundaries? What are you going to tolerate? Because anybody with self-respect is going to be like, bye. Ain't no, why did you take me out? Well, I was just taking this to get food. Like, you know the bitch worked there. Why would you? Well, I mean, I didn't think it would be an issue. Yeah, what? Y'all gonna hear something that's like, oh, no. You know, this is like the third party spilling the beans. And I don't feel like they're trying to be rude. They really just comfortable. Like, everybody's so comfortable. Passion, a magnetic and seductive quality surrounds you at present. We ain't going steady. We just be messing around. Yeah, the sex is great, but dang, babe, we just messing around. Girl, you got me hot. Popping up at my spot. You out your goddamn mind. What the fuck is you thinking about? That's Rocco. That's crazy. That's crazy because I actually met him. I'm supposed to be doing some real estate work with him. I actually have his phone number now. That's crazy. And he a Capricorn. Actually, yeah, he a Capricorn. Only time will tell. And look deep within your heart and you will feel my love. My love for you is as deep as the ocean. This is telling me that someone's not ready, okay? They're having fun. You could be taking that a lot more serious than them. You know, they do like you a lot, but They don't know if you're the one. You know what I mean? They're still entertaining options. So you take that and do what you will with it. It is what it is, y'all. Look, deception. Somebody just playing their role as long as they can. They don't really care though, because they still playing the field. I am a Scorpio moon, so ain't no hard feelings over here. It's unbiased. I'm a Scorpio moon and Venus. I'm also single. I ain't got nothing going on. That's why I've been with this little Two of Swords. I ain't got nothing going on. That's what I did with the eclipse. But if it was hard for you, you know, that eclipse energy gonna linger for like the next 2.5 years. So if it was hard for you, y'all, look, I'm just letting you know it's right here. You know what I mean? If you got some tied in with them business or something, you could have got a little too confident in it, where you're like, they wouldn't dare because we got businesses and kids and they know better. This person has the opposite effect. They like, I don't give a damn if he catch me cheating or she catch me cheating, or they find out I'm stealing from the company. I make all the damn money. They can't leave me. That's a problem. And it sounds like it's irreconcilable. Right now, there's someone out there that's hurting. They can't move. They can't get up. They're scrolling YouTube right now. Please make this content be something that you like, share, and subscribe to, so that this piece of healing can get out to the algorithm, to the people out there who really need to hear it. I love you all. I appreciate you. Links to personals are below, as well as my email, so that we can get in touch and just grow and truly be a community of healers in the world. This is the way that you can do your part, okay? Share it along the way. The comments are wide open. I'm not invincible. I want to know what you think, how you feel, and what you can contribute. I'm not the only healer out here in the world, but I'm definitely wanted to set up a platform so that we can communicate, and again, pull in as many people and thrust down to the algorithm all this love and light. Until we meet again, keep growing.